Yes, welcome back to yet another episode of Bezos Chibozi. I hope you're doing well. I hope your week is already going well. Yes, for this episode, I want to talk about patterns. The patterns in the things that people normally come to you for. I've realized that life is always giving you feedback. The question is, are you listening? There are things that when you look at your life, many times people come to you for a given thing. Be it advice, be it a given skill that you have, be it a given feeling that you give people. I've realized that there is always a pattern. There is always something that people should always come to you for. Yes, you may not be having it, and so this episode will also help you build onto something that people can always come back for you, or always come back to you to get. And so we can just dive into the episode. Now, the first thing is, what is that thing that people come back to you for? Definitely, it can be a feeling, it can be a skill, like I've already said, it can be a product, it can be you yourself. Now, if you're someone that makes people happy, people keep coming to you to get a joke here and there, there's a pattern that you need to observe. Because you see, counselors don't just come out of the blue to start counseling people. It has been a pattern that people have been coming to them, asking for advice here and there, and then they listen to the feedback of their life and then acted upon it to become consultants or to become confidants. The same applies to maybe people that bring the fun in a place. I would give it to maybe MCs. You find that MCs, masters of ceremonies, are always guys that are funny, guys that know how to beat conversations, guys that are very good at small talk. And you never become a master of ceremonies or an MC without a pattern. People observe the pattern. This guy is good at making us laugh, holding an occasion together. And so they will always come to you for that skill or that specific thing that you have. So what I'm trying to say is that, you see, life is giving you things. People are always coming back to you for something. You need to ask yourself, how do I capitalize on this? Because I realize the best way to make it in life is to be self-aware. If you're aware that this is where my strength is, you will always work towards amplifying that strength. Or at least that's what I do. Personally, I don't focus on weaknesses, because the time you would put in focusing on your strength, you're putting it on focusing on your weakness. And the life balance is that you're supposed to have strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats, your own SWOT analysis. So if you are going to focus your life thinking about the weaknesses, then people definitely, no one comes to you on something that you're weak in. People come to you on something that you're strong in. I'll give it in the sense of a corporate space. If you're someone that is very good at analyzing, maybe let's say Excel sheets, seeing formulas and here, you're good at something, your workmates will always come to you to help them in that one thing. They'll never come to ask you to help them on something that you're weak at, because people do see something that you're not good at and they'll not come for that. They'll always come for what you're good at. That goes back to also your life. There's always something that you're good at, and there's always something that you can give this world. Your job is to look at the pattern. What is the one thing that people are always coming back to me for? Personally, they're a bit many, but the one thing that most people come to me to do is to open their minds on how big something can be. I've learned that maybe that's the one gift that God gave me, to look at things in the bigger perspective, to look at things on how big it can be, to look at things on how great you can be. I listened to a joke somewhere about life coaches. I don't want to brand myself as a life coach because of that joke. That joke made actually some good sense, but it was saying that, you see, if you say you're a life coach, it means you've done life more than once. And so you're coaching because you've already done that thing. Because if we look at football coaches, most of them have done the football before. But that's not what we are here for today. I don't know why my words are mixing up, but I think it's because I'm recording this, one power is gone and I can't look at my notes. But the idea is that look for the pattern of the thing that people always come back to get from you. And they don't have to be many, because that's the essence. Be an expert at one thing, specialize, and you see yourself grow better. You can't do everything, because even Jesus, when Jesus came, he didn't do everything. He wasn't a politician. Yes, maybe he was because of what the people expected him to be, but he didn't do everything. He wasn't tax collecting. He wasn't doing this and this and that. He did what had brought him. That's the same thing we should do. Pick out the one thing that you're good at, capitalize on it, or pick on the one thing that people always come to you for, capitalize on it, and find a way of monetizing it, because it comes naturally to you. And something that comes naturally to you is a hack. It's a hack for life, because you see, when people are struggling to do what you do, or it comes to you easily. And also don't take it for granted, because those are the unfair advantages that we get. And so never take them for granted. If you are good at something, don't take it for granted and be very boastful and something like that. But if you're someone that has not yet discovered what people come back for from you, this is your blueprint. This is what you can do. Now, the first thing is to audit and see in my contacts, my WhatsApp or my Facebook or my different platforms that I use, what is the most common question? It can even just be as simple as I, and how you respond and how the person feels after you responding. Because you can be someone that brightens up people's days. And how do you capitalize brightening up people's days? By maybe going into the self-help industry, where you motivate people to be happier. Maybe you can become a comedian, because making someone's day brighter, you maybe throw in a joke here and there. Maybe you can be whatever brings happiness to people. There is a way you can monetize it. I'm very sure of that. Now, let's say you're someone that gives advice. That one is very easy to monetize. Maybe let's say you're someone that they come to you for a skill, like maybe graphics for me. You can monetize graphics. Maybe they come to you to understand languages. You can be someone that teaches people or translates for people at a given cost. So the idea is to see what's the most common thing. What are the common ground for all the conversations you have with people. I'm not saying it should always be serious. It can be as simple as a hi and how the conversations go. Are you good at checking on people? Things like that. And after that, maybe the other thing is to see how best do you capitalize on it? How best do you exaggerate it? Because you see, in this life we're living in, people love exaggeration. They don't want to admit it, but they love exaggeration. Social media is all an exaggeration thing. You being in a place, you're experiencing a moment, and then you take a picture of it and then post it on Instagram or Facebook or somewhere. That is exaggeration of life. Maybe we say taking record, but no, that's exaggeration of life. So that is it. You see, you need to just see how you compound on what people come to you for. Because that's where the secret of your success is. That is where you're going to pile the bricks to see that you build your house. By the house, I mean your success. Your foundation is the thing that people come to you for. Yeah, otherwise, I want to thank the people that listen to my podcast. Yeah, episodes are piling up. And it has been a journey. This is one of the last episodes of this year. One of the last Mondays. But I thank God that we are all here. We are all keeping up. And yeah, see you in the next episode. See you next Monday. Peace out.